Okay, welcome to 1100 Decibel Sound, a YouTube channel. This is the first of a production of videos I will be doing to promote the recording of music. So what you're looking at right now is an iPad, a 7th generation with the newest Apple operating system, iOS 13. So without saying much more, we're going to download a DAW, a popular DAW uh, in for the iPad, and this one is called Cubasis. So we're going to do a search here for Cubasis, and as you can see, we see Cubasis 3 right there. And so we're going to go in, and of course you'll have to purchase it. It's $49 at the moment, but I've already purchased it. But once you download it and purchase it, you'll open here, and then you'll see Cubasis appear. So anyway, it comes up with a blank screen. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this is the start of a new project. And with music and everything, the first thing you want to do, of course, with this is add an audio track right here. So down at the bottom of the screen, I hit add and audio right there. And it puts up a track on the screen right here. So that track is now ready to use and record a track for your song. The next thing you want to do before doing any recording, we have to do a little bit of maintenance. We had to come up here and set the beats per minute for the song that we're going to use. For this one, I've chosen 90, and of course there's various ways. We have to choose the signature. This is 4/4 time, and then also on this screen you'll see a pre-count mode for the metronome. So it will always count 2 bars if you select 2 bars. If you want no pre-count, you can click it and turn it off, but I always use 2 bars to count in. So once you have that set, then you're ready to record the song. This is what they call a transport in DAW terms. Of course, it has a rewind for the cursor, a fast forward for the cursor, and a loop, which we'll get more into that later. It has a play and record, and then metronome on and off. For this purpose, we're going to record with the metronome on. So for each track, when you start a recording, you've got to arm it, which means you have to turn it on. And every DAW has this, so you just hit this button and it tells you you're going to record track 1. So when you hit this button, it's ready to record. And so without doing anything and just using this and hitting this, I'm going to hit record. And it's going to use the internal mic in the iPad to record the sound that I'm fixing to do. So anyway, without further hesitation, we'll hit record. You can hear the metronome pre-count in. And then we're going to hear test, 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 test. Now this is recording any sound in the room. So then I hit stop and record, and then I hit stop play, and so you can see that it made a waveform here. So our cursor is over here, so I'm going to hit rewind, and then rewind again, and it pulls it back to the beginning of our song. Now for this purpose, I'm going to take the recording off of track 1, and then I'm going to play back. And then we're going to hear test, 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 test. So you hear test, the test. Now this is record. So you heard the metronome as well, because it records any sound that's in the room. So to record without hearing a metronome, we're just going to. You can highlight these audio tracks. I clicked outside the recording box, but you can click inside the recording box, and you can just erase that, because we don't want it because the metronome was on. So again, I'm going to arm the track, and this time I'm going to turn the metronome off, and now I'm going to hit record. Now the metronome will play 2 counts in, and now I can do a test, 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 and record, test, test, and record. So there is no metronome sound this time. So when I rewind and I hit play, and now I can do a test. So with that said, you have recorded your first track using Cubasis. Thank you for joining this episode of 1100 dB, and we will be returning with the next video soon. So please stay with us, and I hope you'll eventually subscribe to this channel. Thank you.